All right, so 2 more are on their way. They just departed the airport. They'll be here in an hour and 15 minutes. So as we handle all the arrivals, we come in, a day early, a full day early, before the executive team and before all the arrivals. And we do that to assure that everything is in place for a wonderful program. Today's the day that we also have the pre-con meeting. And what that is we meet with every director from the resort. If they have a director's position at the property, they come in all in one meeting. And this is when we arrange things such as linens at the events, to how plates are set, to the gardener areas, what the resort looks like, how it's presented in full, and how we expect the program to flow. And so it's really cool. It's one of my favorite parts. It's where 750 hours plus of labor behind the scenes on our part all comes together at one time, and it's really exciting to see. So come take a look with us. How are we going to be spaced out from where they are? How are we going to be standalone different?
Pues they almost are leaving, so you're going to be there.
Okay, so they're all today, and then we're going to be tomorrow. Perfecto.
What are we going to do about the caffeine-free diet sodas?
He told me thanks for checking.
Okay.
Did you get other flavored sodas that are caffeine-free?
Ta-da!
Okay, yeah, let's
really nice.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
And we'll just tell him, look, this is, unfortunately, they like caffeine here.
That's your
All right,
caffeine-free packet.
all three VIPs just departed, so they're on their way.
Rosie's on their way.
On the way.
Are we gonna meet them?
We're going to be in pre-con.
I know, but
we might be done.
what
They're an hour and 15 out.
we should. You know what? In an hour, we should
need to
be
get-
taking a break anyway. We need to meet them. Hola.
Hola.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the group that's coming in. This is a very unusual. Brad and I are partners. We work on a lot of programs like this. As a matter of fact, we were in the Riviera Maya last week on a program. Brad left there yesterday morning at 2:30 in the morning to get here, and then Trisha and I made it in today. But this is a very unusual program for us because Brad is not only on our team putting the program together, but he also is an EPSG associate and has earned the trip. And so he's actually an attendee on this program, which is the first time we've ever had that happen. And I've told him no working. And then here he is.
And then I show up.
And then here he is at the pre-con. Okay, so but anyway, I'd like for Brad to talk a little bit about EPSG and the people that'll be here. We have some VIPs arriving in about an hour, and so we're hoping to meet those folks out front. But if you could talk a little bit about the company and also about the people that will be here on the trip.
Yeah, so EPSG is a financial services company. They mainly do credit card processing, how you all are taking payments when we check in. They do that in America and provide various forms of financial services. The group is very dynamic, okay? They have several employees that are in-house, and then they have several employees that are like myself, that are independent contractors and run our own separate businesses. All of these people have set and met extraordinary goals to be able to be here. They are top producers. They're some of the top producers, not only in the company, but within the industry. And so they have performed very well beyond expectations to be able to be here. It is a big reward for them to be here, even though they do have to go to some meetings while they're here.
I was just about to point that out.
It is a big honor for them to be able to come here and hang with the executive team for the week. They are very dynamic. I've been here for about 24 hours. My your staff, the butler service has been phenomenal. I need some help from all of you when they get here to put a little pep in our step. We want excitement. We like to do things internally that are unexpected and different, right? We like the wow factor all the time, okay? And so we want to be able to deliver on that. Mr. Brett Sturm is one of our VIPs. He's the co-founder of the company. He saw the pool concierge guy's hats today. He said, Brad, where did I get one of those hats? No problem, I got you. My staff is taking care of that hat now as we speak. It's those kind of things that we expect for this group because, again, of the level of service that they provide and what they've done to be here. So let's just be lively. Let's have fun. We want them to be engulfed with the culture of Cabo. We want your culture to engulf these people, and we want them to have an experience that they'll never forget.
We want to show you guys a very successful program. We're excited. We're honored to be able to work with you guys. Like the towers and the rest of the resort, right? The towers and the rest of the resort. And then I get here and
It looks like
they all look
looks
the
the
same
same
to me.
It's this one and this one is the towers, and then we have
What
the
makes
rest.
them different?
So why do you call them the towers?
Yes.
They call it the towers because the kind of the decoration and amenities that you have in the towers are not in the same level that the rest of the.
So it's a little bit of an upgrade on the amenities.
Exactly.
They've been
And
updated.
They have a butler.
They have the
The only ones that have a butler are in the towers. Okay. Very
And you
good.
get the VIP lounge.
Very good. We can't depend on resorts to have fantastic venues
Well, that's why
for
we've
us to
gotta
pull off a great event. What we
Right.
have to do is we have
Use
to
the
be able
venues and make an
to
event.
take what we've got to
I get
work
it.
with and
But
turn
they
it into
never
something
told us
special.
about that sky pool
Yeah, no, that's
until we
all
came
right.
on the site visit.
That's all right.
It changes everything.
Well, no, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
It changes everything.
I can't wait to see it.
See the golf course? See that? Okay, look right here. Come here.
I do. I see on the down low.
See that silo? No, look. See the silo like
Yes.
way out there, and you can see a little
Yeah.
bit of green? That's
Yeah,
on the
dude.
edge of the cliff.
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
unbelievable.
I want to see that while we're here. So how's it set? How's it going to be set?
The
It's
flamingo?
no, this area. Is it?
The pool on this side.
So
Just
are we
right
going to
here.
have some up here, or is everything going to be in the lower section? Just in the lower section, okay. And we've got high boys, and we've got some low cocktail tables with chairs. Okay. Do we have any stools or anything for the high boys?
No.
Okay. Do we need some stools for the high boys? Do you know how many total chairs we'll have for the low?
We have 40.
40?
40 chairs.
So it's about 50%.
So half people.
That means half the people are standing the entire event.
But is this one, Brad, you didn't want them all seated or not?
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to seat it.
I mean-
like, I don't want them expected to sit. If they want to
Yeah.
have a seat, sure.
Yeah.
But I don't want them.
Can we get some stools
stools
for
at
the
high
high
tops
boys?
would be great.
Yeah, I can ask if they have. I can ask to bring those.
So we also offer event services, and in this, we help set up your events while you're at the resort. Every time you have a group function, we make sure that the table settings are exactly right. What we envision in all of our meeting planning, we come down pre-event and make sure table settings are right, bar setup is correct, food menu matches exactly what we've ordered. This is all a concierge service that we provide to you as part of our services. P.S. This group did not use us for services, and I can tell you right now that this bar is not a premium bar setup. These are the little things, the little details that make big impacts for your group. Maybe it's not in the bar, maybe it's in a setup somewhere else, but we want to make sure that you have the best. This isn't a premium bar. Concierge services that we also handle, we have a lot of activities that go on while you're on your stay, right? A lot of people like to do spa, maybe they play golf, maybe they do other activities, ATV excursions, parasailing, deep sea fishing. We can do all of that, and we concierge that. Your people don't have to go and chase down that vendor and sign up. We concierge every bit of it. It's part of our registration process. So today we have some VIPs that have been on property. They've requested spa treatments for this afternoon and tomorrow. We're on our way to let them know that that's been confirmed. So a big part of the incentive trip process is the events. The events are what bring people together. That's where, as I often say, the magic happens on the trip. And that happens in the events a lot of times. We've been in Cabo now with this group for about going on 48 hours. We had a major welcome party last night that was incredible. We helped set that behind the scenes. A lot of people don't see the details that go into that, but again, how the venue is arranged and formatted. Last night was a high top table setting. We had cigar tasting, rum and tequila bar, and just a welcoming event to have everybody that comes in. The company that we're working with right now, they don't all work together in an office space. They're spread throughout the country in the United States, and so they see each other on Zoom calls and Teams meetings often, but to be able to get them to connect personally and individually is what the event space was designed for last night. We had a wonderful time doing that. Tonight we'll have an awards dinner, and the awards dinner, they're going to recognize their top performers, the cream of the crop, the best of the best, and it will be set again to bring that venue space to an awards banquet. And so we'll do that we'll start off with a cocktail hour tonight. We arrange entertainment for that. Don't tell anybody, but there's an awesome mariachi band that will show up tonight, perform, and then they will parade us into the set-down dinner for the award show. So it'll be another vast, detailed organization that we go through and put together, and they'll have a wonderful night that they'll never forget the rest of their lives. One of the details that we go into for programs like this is how important a name badge is. And by a name badge, we're not just giving you something to pin on your shirt. We customize the badges that fit the venue and or the company, and so they're branded. We do this because, again, a lot of people don't work in the same office space anymore. So people see each other on Zoom and Teams meetings, but then they meet in person at these events. And so a name badge can help with that introduction, right? Brad, Gary, it's great to see you again. Kyle, great to see you. Finally, we meet in person. We've done so many deals together. Great to see you. And that magic that happens on the trip starts to form because of that branded name badge, right? And the face recognition, the relationship starts to build. Then what you see as the trip goes on, Brad, Kyle, they're hanging out at the pool the next day. They're talking about the business transactions that they've done together, the deals that they've worked on together. And it's not really work, it's a relationship that starts to form. And it's the magic that happens on the trip. We're at the final night, wrapping up a great week with EPSG and their optics trip. That's a President's Club, a winner's circle to all of you others, but to EPSG, it's optics and new visions and new horizons. It's been a special week for me. We've been able to dream and design their dream, design their program this week, and I've also been a participant because I qualified. It's been awesome to be able to participate and know everything that's going on behind the scenes this week, the event coordination, all the activities, the concierge services that we've provided and taken place, but then also be able to enjoy all of those. Playing golf at one of the best golf courses in the world, a top 50 in the world, in fact, at Cuvera Golf Club, and then to spend time right here at Pueblo Bonito Pacifica. It's been a phenomenal week. Can't wait. We're here at the final event tonight, standing by a carving station right now. They don't know it. Behind me is going to light up into bonfires very soon. It's going to be a special night. We're going to have 84 shots of tequila for the 84 top performers that qualified for this trip tonight. We're going out Cabo style. It's been awesome. I want you to understand that your people deserve moments that give them meaning, that show them they matter. And we do just that by providing experiences that create memories that last a lifetime. When you're in need and ready to do a program like this, I want you to give me a call, 479-466-6907. Let's show your people that they matter.